Well, morning to a very damp and wet Wednesday morning. It's about 8 o'clock and I'm up at Berry Hill. Seeing as the predator season's recently opened, I thought I'd have another go for a Zander. I did tried for one up here earlier in the year, sort of February, March time. Didn't get anything. So I thought I'd have another go. Zander's a fish I've never caught, so that's another one for the species list. And if I was lucky enough to get one today, it'd be my 90th different species. So I've got a couple of sections of fish out there. I've got a section of lamprey and a section of smelt, having stupidly left the roach and rudd dead baits. I left them in the freezer, unfortunately. I left them in the fridge at home in my rush to get up here this morning before the fishery opened. It opens at 7 o'clock. Luckily I was the first one on the lake, so I got my preferred swim, which is this swim here on the main bank. I think it's got quite good form. It produces quite a few Zander. It's the one with this sunken tree. There's a sunken tree just there. I think that's where predictably quite a few fish come from. But I hear the Zander are getting caught. Season's only been open for a couple of weeks, 2 weeks. This is the second week. It's pouring with rain, overcast, so light levels are low, which is what the Zander like. I guess there's a chance. I guess there's an odd chance. If I don't get one this morning, then I'll have to wait until last knockings, which is you have to be off by, start packing up at 6, off by 6:15, because you have to be in the car park for closing at 6:30, so just on dusk really. So fingers crossed, all set up, in a decent swim. Zander have been caught recently. It's looking good. Well, it's about 2 o'clock now, and it's been slow to say the least. I've had a few little knocks, a few little pulls on the smelt bait right under the tree branches to the left here. One of them did actually pretty well, went all the way up to the rod. I was actually setting the bobbin and it sort of pulled out of my hand and went all the way up, and I struck and there was nothing there. I've had loads of little, you can see I've been watching the line, and you can see the line pulling tight and then dropping down, pulling tight, dropping down. A few times it raises the bobbin. I've actually got the bail arm open now with no bobbin at all. But I think they could be crayfish, because there's a lot of crayfish in here. And once when I pulled the smelt back, the end of it was chewed a bit, so I think probably crayfish are responsible. Anyway, nothing doing at all. No fish for anyone. The guys to my right, they're all after the Zander. Nobody's had anything, so it's a poor day. Just got to wait for the last hour. I say 2 o'clock now. I've got another 4.5 hours and I've got to be off, so fingers crossed for that sort of last hour, half hour. Last knockings is the best chance, I think. A fish at last. Not the target Zander, but little jack pike. So at least it wasn't a blank. And the sun's starting to go down now, so it's the best time of the day. So with a bit of luck, I might get one of them Zander. Who knows? Well, I've got about an hour left. The light's fading fast, but unfortunately not fast enough. It's a pity you can't fish into darkness, but I've got to be off by 6:30, and I don't think it's going to be dark then, which allegedly is when the Zander come out on the hunt. So I've not caught Zander today, not unless I get one in the next hour. So all that means is I'll have to come back another time and try again. Success. Literally 20 minutes to go, and look what I've caught. My first ever Zander. There. Only one time in your life you're ever going to get your first Zander, and that's right now. Not a monster, but it's the target fish. Caught on a little bit of a smelt, tail section of a smelt. Literally about 6 o'clock, just about to go home. A bit like a perch, cross between a perch and a pike really. How about that then? I love it when a plan comes together right on last knockings, literally 6 o'clock that was. My first ever Zander. Excellent. So I'll go home happy now, because that's exactly what I set out to achieve today. But I'll still come back again, see if I can get myself a slightly bigger one later in the year, sort of maybe sort of December sort of time. So I'll see you then.